Go. You're live.
All right, welcome back.
2 months.
Welcome back. Yeah, was it 2 months?
I don't know when was the last time we posted. Well, I've been texting you for 2 months. You haven't been answering. Who is busy during the lockdown? I have no idea. Mahmoud, surprisingly, is busy during.
No, you know what happened? I read this online from a medical research that said your phone is actually the most dangerous item because it's full of
germs and bacteria.
germs. So I stopped touching my phone. So you're texting, but
Yeah, your toilet is also full of germs and bacteria. Did you not go to the bathroom?
Let's not get into that. But now Corona's finished. I can pick up your calls.
Do you think Corona's finished?
Yes.
That took you a long time to answer. Means you have some hesitation somewhere down there.
I think
what is your beef with Corona?
I'm just not happy with the pharmaceutical and the physicians and all the people who are involved in making the medicine and the vaccine or whatever it is.
Why not?
I don't know. They've been giving us all these answers like, I don't know, 2 years, 5 years. You ask them about kids, do they have immunity? They say, oh, maybe, but we don't know. Ask them about animals, they say, yeah, cats maybe, but dogs, I don't know what. And there seems to be lack of answers.
But it's science.
That's the problem.
But whatever you know today might not be valid tomorrow. That's the thing with science.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
It comes with a credibility risk.
I don't know. I mean,
or a duration of credibility.
All my appreciation is to those people who are putting their life on the line and all the rest of it, and the heroism and the act of generosity and bravery that they have displayed over this. But I think they could be pushed a little bit to work a little bit harder and to probably provide a curement or a vaccine a bit sooner than their 3, 4, 5 years usual luxurious time, because we don't have that luxurious time. I mean, we do here maybe, but other countries don't.
But I feel like you're demanding too much from the researchers. You want a vaccine right now. Let's say the crisis hit its peak 2 months ago, right? Within 2 months, the researchers around the world have sort of come up with, I don't know, vaccine candidates as they call them, right? There's a vaccine candidate here, there's that. That's good. In 2 months, they have done it.
That's good. Let's hope that this process will continue and it will be shorter than 2 and 3 and 4 years, which is what they usually, the luxurious time that they ask for. And let's hope they also share informations about their progress in making the vaccines, because...
But would you understand the information? It's pharmaceutical information.
No, I don't want to understand it, but I need to understand. But I need to know that they are helping each another. So it's a cooperative project and it's not a competitive process where each one is trying to keep secrets over the other, so they have the vaccine, not the others, because that will lead, believe it or not, to the price tag on the vaccine and who's going to use it and who's going to use it first and if we're all going to have it and so on. So I guess what I'm asking, to be quite frankly, again, without, I really think doctors are doing magical work all throughout the time, but I think in this crisis we need to ask and make sure that they're on check, first working harder, get this right in time. Second, put their ethics and their morality beyond their pocket and their money, because
I think
that's my
too much of a human being.
Yeah.
You're bored of the mask?
Yeah, well, the mask is problematic, to be honest.
Your mask looks pretty dirty, by the way.
Yes.
When was the last time you washed your mask?
Well, actually, I don't wear it. I just put it on my neck, just to pretend for the police that I have it, because...
You don't believe in the mask?
I don't.
Are you a conspiracy theorist?
I don't get close to people, to be quite frankly, so I don't think
we are quite close right now. Don't look into my eyes.
I have a short hand. I'm actually worried that the governments and the police has managed to shut our mouth so quickly with a piece of cloth for all of us, and indefinitely until we don't know when, so quickly, and we're so accepting it. Like, I don't know about you, but I want to keep my mouth open. I mean, that's a duty.
But how have they kept your mouth closed?
But the fact that this is now legal and the police can stop you and ask you to put a mask, and I'm using it metaphorically, they should have a mask, but they actually did. I mean, there's the whole politics of fear that has been promoted with this pandemic is huge. I mean, it's multiplied 10 than any other election or any other political campaign that the governments have been doing for years. Because now it's about your health. We want to save you. That's why shut your mouth, stay home, don't do anything, and then until we let you know otherwise. It's a power that's, I don't know. I'm a fan of Sweden on this. I think they
You're a fan of Sweden in this.
Honestly, I think they have put their liberty and their respect for human rights beyond anything else.
They have a lot more death cases than we do.
If you're a cynical like me today, and if you see that it has a health factor in it, but it really has been used politically quite badly, then actually the respecting and protecting the liberty of and the human right of the individual
Can I ask
has a precedent, and I think that is
something?
Look, the right of movement has been slashed. The right of movement.
Let's contextualize here.
Even the right to education for kids.
But if they had said that COVID-19 in a context where the virus would be dangerous to children, would you not have said, you know what, you want to shut our mouths? Shut our mouths. You want us not to go there? Don't let my kid die.
But isn't that the problem, that we actually don't know anything about this? So we have been all put home, and now we're wearing masks for things that we actually don't know. That's the whole thing. All the information about this COVID has been quite with a question mark, with a big question mark. Yet, staying home and shut your mouth and don't go to school and don't go to work and don't go do sport, all basic human rights issues has been basically hijacked and infringed because of the fear of this disease, which is unclear except for Italy and Spain and a few other places. Actually, we're not seeing a huge...
Maybe because of the lockdown procedures.
And maybe not. Maybe not.
What are you going to trust? The vitamin D theory? The people who are genetically, shielded?
Well, it looks like Arabs have a good gene. Like we physically, capable to fight corona silently and win over it, which is not what we've been doing in other fights. But in corona, we've been silently winning.
What are you afraid that the government is not going to give you back? The government is already in your phone in one way or the other.
Which they were not before.
No, they were.
So now they're in my phone, they are in my bedroom.
So how did they take it? What did they do that they haven't done before?
A police stopping you in the street and asking you where you're going. It's pretty devastating, to be honest. I mean, forget Palestine.
You're a Palestinian. How could that be surprising news for you?
Because it was the army, now the police, you see. So I actually used to the question,
Sorry,
but now
aren't they part of the same
apparatus?
Yeah.
Not just asking you where you're going, also telling you that you can go and you cannot go. And if you say, well, I was visiting my mom, then he would tell you, no, you can't visit your mom. We have decided yesterday, bunch of people in the government, just not call them names, have decided that visiting your mom is now dangerous on you and in your mom, so don't visit her, which in this case she will die alone in their house, and that's supposedly protecting your health. There is a question mark. I'm not revolutionary on this COVID. I think it's great what we're doing, we're saving people's lives, blah blah blah. But can we just be a little critical and not take everything like this was fantastic?
Let us be critical. The corona crisis is still not over. Maybe we have passed the peak, I do not know. Maybe there is a second wave coming, I do not know.
That's part of the
I come to you
of fear.
and I tell you, Mahmoud, you are going to be part of the strategy team to find a plan, from here onwards on how we deal with the situation. What would you do? Would you tell people, okay, you don't have to wear a mask?
All right.
If you're old, you're 75 plus with an underlying health problem, you can get out of your house. It's okay. What would you do different? What would you do different?
Well, the fact is that I'm not a doctor and I don't earn $100,000 a year.
But everybody today seems to be philosophizing on what they would do.
No, but okay, but when you're asking the bookseller what he will do in an epidemic, right?
Yeah.
And I will say,
never know.
And I will say,
times are tough.
And I will say, personal hygiene is a very good first step, right? Be clean and be
This is a guy that haven't washed his mask for 2 months. Anyway, personal hygiene.
Washing the mask has nothing to do with hygiene. We getting masks that shipped from China that's made in plastic.
Yeah, don't be racist.
In cardboard. No, I'm saying like it's coming from the other side of the world. All in ships and in airports and in cargoes that are shipped in plastic and shipped in cardboard, and 600 people are probably touching your mask before you get it to your mouth.
Okay,
that has nothing to do with the mask.
Okay, so the mask is
in fact, my mask, is made out of handmade piece of cloth. And I'm not using the plastic.
And I'm seeing a red stain on it.
You're using good.
I'm using a bandana that has like a
which I think is good.
Elephant on it.
So in fact, I want to encourage people, if they're going to use a mask, use something like this, not these plastic stupid things.
Okay, wait. So masks
also going to ruin our environment.
Okay, masks are out. What else?
Okay, so personal hygiene.
Okay.
Maybe it's a good wise to stop large groups of gathering people. Bad for you. You're not going to be doing your concerts in mass.
Thank you very much for destroying my career.
Yeah, maybe big groups should not be there.
Okay.
Maybe schools that are overcrowded. Maybe they could also go into a system that maybe can reduce the amount of kids in school. People who can work from home probably can also work from home. But this whole shutting down, locking down everyone at home,
would you bring
don't
back
do
flights?
anything for 2 months.
Would you
Yeah, I
reopen
would.
the airports?
Yeah, I would.
Without any
With
medical
extra.
checks or whatever?
I mean,
I'm asking you, bookseller.
if you have an influenza, you're not advisable to travel even before the pandemic. I mean, because you're gonna be in the plane with 200 people with air conditioning that's gonna be recirculating the viruses.
So you would take the Sweden approach.
So I would tell people that you are going through a rough time. I will be honest with them and say that we don't know anything, because apparently we don't know anything about it. We don't know a lot. But I will not put everyone in jail, basically, as many countries have done, for 2 months. While we don't know anything. Well,
nobody went to jail because
house arrest. It was house arrest. Call it whatever you like. It was house arrest. And then after 2 months, we'll get them out, and then we'll do exactly what we should have done actually from day one. Because actually today, if you actually look at the measurements in many countries, the easing of the lockdown is actually what we should have done from day one. It's just that we locked people on for 2 months, hijacked a lot of their basic rights, and then now we are telling them, okay, now we can control you, we can know your movement, we have actually scared you for shit, we can do anything we like to you now. Now you can go back to work and you can be.
What I'm just saying is you
slaves.
are mad about things that already happened before the corona. Government tracking and surveillance used to exist before the corona. Everything that you're mad about, you were mad about before the corona. Corona lockdown didn't change anything. It might have amplified it, magnified it, because you had 2 months where you just sat down in your house and you just thought. You had nothing to do but think. And overthinking
I don't think so, actually.
probably leads to that, where you're like, you know what? Screw this government. You know what? Screw that government. You know what?
That's an interesting, because
why don't we put sanctions on the Chinese? I don't know.
So you think you had you think you had a creative time being locked at home? We were not. We were scared, man. We were not allowed. People who stayed home were not stayed home happily in a mind of a creativity. They were scared like shit, paranoid actually, and staying at home. So actually, the level of productivity.
But are you not scared
increase.
now as
And then we moved our life into this
But are you not paranoid
Zoom
now?
thing. No, I'm not paranoid now. That's precisely why I don't wear this shit, because I'm not paranoid. I don't think there's any need to be paranoid, actually, not because of what doctors are telling us, but actually because of what we have seen already.
So basically, after 2 months, you have come out of the house like a raging bull, even angrier than you were before.
And I ask everyone to be just angrier, because we were already in a program.
We were duped. We were fooled.
I think so. I really think so. I think it's, and I don't want. I'm not a conspiracist, but I think there was already plans to control people, and then COVID came, and many governments exploited it, and found it in the perfect opportunity to do so. I don't think the COVID doesn't exist. By the way, just for those people who are gonna think, it does exist.
It has 3 names. You have to.
Yes, but and the machine of this fear that's continuing, second wave. The virus is gonna go do some sport and gonna come back stronger next time and gonna be a bit more fatal. And it's a continuation of this, and I'm just asking people to be a bit more critical.
All right, I guess
we need to stop here. But although we decided not to speak about Corona today,
we did decide not to speak about Corona. But again, I do not want to curtail your freedom of speech. I do not want to shut your mouth. You have something you want to let out. Let it out, my man. I'm not gonna stop it. Next time we'll talk about something else. You know there's an annexation going on.
Promise.
Right?
Yeah, since 48.
Whoa. There's that going on. What else is going on?
Israeli government today?
33 ministers. When the economy is destroyed, they decide to
we can talk about that.
Make 33 ministries from our taxpayers' money. Sure, that's good. Things happened in the West Bank. I guess, the PA. With their handling of the corona.
There might not be a DA next time we do.
I was in Bethlehem 2 days ago. Nobody's wearing a mask. Everybody's out. But anyways, on that note, everything's good.
Everything's fantastic. Just don't stay home. Be safe.
Get out. Enjoy life.
It's sunny outside. It's
when
lovely.
the police stop you, punch the police. Oh.
No, don't punch the police. Just show them the mask. Say, I have the mask. So
or the bandana.
Yes.
All right. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go chillax with Mahmoud. Gonna relax him.
Yeah,
calm him down.
I need to relax. It's been an angry episode today. Ciao. Bye.